Jack Brewer, a former NFL player, spoke at the Conservative Political Action Conference in National Harbor, Maryland, urging parents to remove their children from public schools unless they teach the Ten Commandments. He participated in a panel discussion titled, "A Rabbi, a Christian, and a Cardinal Walk into a Bar," which addressed the spiritual implications of recent violence and looting in the United States. Brewer argued that the lack of understanding of right and wrong, taught by the Ten Commandments, contributes to the rise of violence among young people. Brewer is an outspoken Christian and a supporter of former President Donald Trump, who currently works with the conservative America First Policy Institute's Center for Opportunity. He suggested that teaching the Ten Commandments could solve many of the problems that lead to violence and unrest in American society. He believes that every public and private school should give parents the option to teach their children the gospel of Jesus Christ. Brewer also called for the reintroduction of corporal punishment in schools, stating that some children need their butts whooped to learn right from wrong. He argued that some children engage in destructive behavior because they do not understand the consequences of their actions. He urged parents to stop sending their children to public schools that do not teach the Ten Commandments, claiming that such schools do not instill values and morals in children. While Brewer's argument for teaching the Ten Commandments in public schools has merit, many argue that such action would violate the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. This clause prohibits the government from establishing or promoting religion. The U.S. Supreme Court has already ruled that a Kentucky law requiring that the Ten Commandments be posted on the wall of every public school classroom in the state violated the Establishment Clause. Brewer also urged parents to focus on the spiritual well-being of their children and teach them about heaven and hell. He believes that the lack of understanding of these concepts contributes to the moral decay and violence among young people. Brewer argued that the last verse of the Old Testament warns that if fathers do not turn their hearts to their children, the land will be cursed. He suggested that the current state of public education in the United States is a sign of this curse. Brewer believes that the gospel is the only way to bring hope and empowerment to young people. He believes that teaching children about the Ten Commandments and the gospel of Jesus Christ can help them rise above their circumstances and create value instead of destruction. He urged parents to take responsibility for the spiritual well-being of their children and to teach them about right and wrong. Overall, Brewer's argument for teaching the Ten Commandments in public schools and the need to focus on the spiritual well-being of young people is a valid one. However, the reintroduction of corporal punishment in schools may not be the best solution. Instead, schools and parents should focus on instilling values and morals in children through positive reinforcement and education. Teaching children about the consequences of their actions and the importance of responsibility and accountability may be a more effective solution to the rise of violence and unrest among young people. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.